Hi Oren, this is Suzanne Ardiff and this is my CA2 assignment presentation. This assignment is based on a fictional local florist that I used for my CA1 also. It's called Bloom Flower Shop, as you can see from the logo there. Just give you a quick introduction. So this florist is hoping to focus more on online sales by introducing better SEO, email campaigns and paid online campaigns. Bloom is unsure of the budget as only starting out. So they're starting with a €10 for paid campaigns, but this will be reviewed weekly and seasonally to see what the right budget should be for the company. First off, we will start off with the SEO. The website has recently been updated and they are hoping to attract more customers online. The first steps is to make sure the website speed is good and also to ensure the website is mobile friendly, as most people are ordering their flowers online on their mobile phones. Two blogs are going to be used to create effective SEO. The first one deciding on is called Bloom's Top Tips for Caring for Your Easter Lilies, with Easter lily being the key word. This blog was created about 2 weeks before Easter. The sale of Easter lilies in the shop last year was very high, so they're hoping this year to get double the sales by customers shopping online for them. How I chose my keyword is, so as we see here, the search volume is very high, especially in April when Easter occurs. So this has great potential to the relevant audience. Other keywords like Easter lily plant and Easter floral arrangements here on the graph, they have very low search volume, so this is why Easter lily was chosen for this campaign. The next blog I used for SEO purposes is called Flower Arrangement Courses. I was originally looking to choose flower arrangement classes as I thought that'd be more popular, but when I looked into it, it had a very low search volume if the competition was high. By using courses instead of classes, the search volume had increased dramatically, yet the competition is low. I felt that people that are really interested in this hobby will be the only people that will actually search for this, like a niche market. I'll just show you the... So this is Bloom Floristry's website here. You see the home page and the blog page. If I go into the blog page, you will see two blogs there. One Bloom Floral Arrangement Courses and one called Bloom's Top Tips for Caring for Your Easter Lily. If we go in here to the first blog, Bloom's Top Tips. This is it here. You can see here Easter lilies mentioned a good few times, one of the keywords. There's also an alt tag on the photo called Bloom Florist, Easter lily. This would also help any visually impaired visitors to the page. And here we say we keep on repeating Easter lily, the lily, Easter lily. It's mentioned a few times there. Also there's a call to action here, so if you want to order Easter lily, it brings you right into the page to buy the flowers. The other blog is called Bloom's Floral Arrangement Courses. We just click into that here quickly. You can see here arrangement courses mentioned a few times, also the photo, and Bloom Forest flower arrangement courses. Also another call to action here is to sign up to our newsletter, and that's how you can sign up for the floral arrangement classes. So the link is here to the website, and on the blogs you'll find the title tags, the meta descriptions and the URL slug. Next up is a promotional email. Bloom uses MailChimp for the email marketing. Bloom holds a very large mailing list, and this comes from customers signing up in the shop over the years. They find it's a cheap and effective way of reaching the customer. We have a schedule of events here that must be filled out by staff. Bloom aims to send 2 promotional emails per month, and all the details here must be completed so they know which campaigns are successful and which campaigns are unsuccessful. For this email campaign, Bloom have used the heading Treat Your Loved Ones. The aim is to have this email sent out close to the end of the month, close to payday, as it has been shown in previous campaigns that sales are higher around this time. The preview text is Bloom Florist April deliveries, just to remind recipients that Bloom has a delivery service. On the email content, it has in large writing, "Show your love this month." And this hopes to pull at the heartstrings of potential customers. This is the email that the customers receive. There's plenty of mention of the word love just to entice people to buy. We also have down here, we've got 3 pictures of beautiful bouquets to entice the reader, and also 3 call to action buttons here: shop, view similar products, and order flowers for April. This hopefully will bring some traffic on to the website. Next up is Bloom's PPC campaign. A small business like Bloom will benefit greatly from an effective PPC campaign. This year they decided on a Valentine's Day campaign. It is one of the events of the year for a florist, but competition is extremely high. They are hoping by using this PPC campaign, it will increase website traffic and also sales by using this campaign. It will start at the beginning of February, when potential customers start to think about flowers for their loved ones. The budget at the moment is €10 per day, but this will be closely monitored on analytics and will be changed if required. A 10-mile radius and location is chosen, which may seem quite small, but with so many florists in the North Kildare Dublin region, it is better to target a smaller region. Who buys flowers on Valentine's Day? Mainly couples, married people, cohabiting people. There's no point in targeting single people, as they won't buy the flowers, or also teenagers, because the bouquets are quite expensive. For the display path for Bloom, Valentine's Day must be included, because this is what people are looking for: Valentine's flowers. This should entice them. At least they know then that Bloom are selling flowers on Valentine's. For the headline, I mentioned fresh flowers, Valentine roses, Bloom floristry and delivery. These headlines need to be appealing and draw attention. A quick glance at these words will let them know if this site is what they are looking for. For the description, I mentioned treat your Valentines, share the love, just all kind of nice quotes just to entice the customers again. Bloom hopes with these carefully selected words, people will be drawn in and click on the link, which will bring them to the website. Bloom only ever use 2 or 3 descriptions because any more people might get distracted. So Bloom chose high bid keywords for this campaign, as you can see in the keyword planner below. For Valentine's Day, including roses and delivery and Valentine's is very important. As this is a very short campaign, so they took the risk with expensive keywords as they are so relevant to the event and it's such a high competition event. The second PPC campaign is based on Mother's Day. This campaign is very similar to the one on Valentine's. It's also another big event of the year, not as big as Valentine's though. This campaign will be released 1 week before Mother's Day. As demand is not as high as Valentine's Day for the flowers, the location was extended to 20 miles as they will have more time for deliveries. Anyone in a family setting or as family focus is targeted for this campaign. Mother's Day is mentioned in the display path to let people know they cater for Mother's Day flowers. Caring words like fresh and gifts can be found in the headline. In the description, love, handmade, beautiful bouquets are included. This may give the potential customer idea that Bloom have something special to offer for their mothers. Bloom had to use high competition words for this campaign, as you can see from the keyword planner. It is a big event in the floristry industry and every florist wants to compete. Bloom felt it was necessary to use high competition words as the words were all relevant to Mother's Day, and that's the business they are trying to attract for this campaign. Finally, we have the display ad. An Easter flowers promotion was created for April. Bloom understand they may not get many sales from this display ad campaign, but most importantly, they will get their brand name out there to the public. CPM was chosen over CPP, as CPM is more cost effective and is used more for people to see your ad and brand and get the business name out there in the public. Homeowners, married couples and gift buyers were targeted for this campaign. The younger population were removed as it was felt they wouldn't think of or spend money on Easter flowers. It was more of an older tradition. As you can see here, a bright, colourful, eye-catching display ad was created, hoping it would entice customers to click on the ad to bring them to the website, or at least remember the promotion or brand for future. And that is a quick overview of my CA2 in digital marketing. It was an intense and excellent module, and I felt I learned a lot throughout the year. Thanks a million, Oren.